All right, man. It went live without a hitch.
Oh shit, nice.
It's live. It's a pre-show moment right now. If you want to share, now would be a good time.
Yeah, I think I want to do that.
All right, let's do that.
Pre-show game. Okay.
Don't worry, Facebook. If you're watching this at a later time, we're still here. Just sharing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're sharing it. I'm trying to get.
Oh, we're sharing. I was trying to see if I posted it to like a few Juggalo groups last time, and it seemed like quite a few.
Dylan Justice.
Oh, here we go. What's up? Dylan Justice is already on there.
Oh yeah. What's up, buddy?
He's the man.
He is the homie.
He is. Let's see if I can. Oh, never mind. All right, let me share. Juggernaut. I'll share to every single one of these Juggalo groups. We'll see what happens.
Ram spam him.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, this is 1998, man. This was a big year for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. All right, man. Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid Juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, what the fuck is going on, y'all? What up, Jugs? We see we got 3 viewers. Thank you for watching. This is Deck 1 Dealt. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
All right, my name is Kyle. You can call me Keezy if you want. Some people do. And this is my main man.
Carver Law, y'all.
Cover low. So I'm gonna try to turn on. There it is. Ready for the show podcast discussion. What up, Dylan? If anybody else is listening, drop us a comment and get your shout outs. If you want them, we're cool. You know, if this is your first time, welcome. We do this show. We try to do it whenever we can, but we've been on a decent roll lately, haven't we?
Yeah. I guess we don't crank them out like as fast as some other people crank out their content, but
yeah, I mean, personally, I always crank out content.
yeah, give it a little bit of that secret information. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
No, you know, we got lives, so
yeah, man, we do it. We're just, for those who might be new, welcome. We are this podcast. We just talk about Juggalo shit. We relate our old school Juggalo lives to the album we're discussing, which today it's Forgotten Freshness, volumes 1 and 2, as you can see right behind me.
Yeah.
We're going through the gamut. We've started at Carnival of we actually started at Fearless Fred, dropped it a week after that came out, and then we've been going from Carnival of Carnage, and we've made our way up here. So if you want to hear us talk about the albums before this, head over to our YouTube
and check those out. Yeah. And it's kind of like a travel back to that era, you know, like a time machine. We kind of hop in and You know, I guess I'm Doc, you're Marty, or the other way around.
No,
I don't know.
I'll be Marty. I like that.
Okay. But yeah, we go back in time, and you know, we start reliving that year. Nostalgia, you know, hits us, and
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Yeah.
I think.
So we've both been juggalos for more than half our lives. 20 some odd years at this point. But you mentioned right before the show, you were telling me that this album in particular, you wore your shirt.
Yeah.
It's related to this album, believe it or not.
Yeah. So 1998, I was huge into wrestling, and it was a huge year for NWO, WCW, and it was also the year this came out, and it just, man, they go hand in hand. NWO and Forgotten Freshness. It was like, you know, two big things that I was like really into in that year. So,
Yeah.
And you actually gave me the shirt, so props to that.
Yeah, I got two, and I had one that was bigger than the other, and you're like 3 feet taller than me, so I gave it to you. It worked out.
I had an NWO shirt back then when I was a teenager and fucking lost it, you know, over the years. But I'm glad I have one nice and
man,
nice and fresh.
Go on eBay.
Yeah,
check it out if you want an NWO shirt. Dylan said that he said he was expecting a Generation Nightmare recap. That's the Twisted's new album. We were discussing that before the show a little bit.
Yeah, I honestly haven't heard it, so I can't speak on it.
Yeah, I did listen to it kind of passively. I was just telling them that I don't remember literally a single song on it, but what I did hear I did like. I think I like it more than their last album, and I'm definitely gonna give it another listen. And we were discussing maybe coming back and talking about that too, you know, while it's still fresh.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to like wait too long to do that, so I'll probably go home and give it a listen.
Yeah,
and
man.
I know you said you're down to do another one like anytime this week.
Yeah,
so
we'll bust it out. Yeah,
there's
definitely
a possibility we can get one out this week.
Yeah, for sure. And Dylan's over there saying, "Fuck DX, man." I mean, DX was like. That was WWF's answer to NWO.
Yeah,
Wait, which one was first, the chicken or the egg?
I believe it was NWO, I believe.
Okay,
NWO was first, and then yes, DX was the answer. Yeah, man, Monday Night Wars. I'm not gonna say fuck DX. I mean, I was more of an NWO fan, but DX was great too, man. I mean, their catchphrase, the whole "suck it" thing.
If you don't like DX, I got 2 words for you.
Suck it. Yeah, but like, I mean, yeah, that's still used today.
And yeah,
I mean, I think "suck it" and
it's universal.
Yeah, it's even more used than anything the NWO did, probably. You know, because like NWO had the "for life."
Too sweet.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, but like people don't do that. You still see people say "suck it." So
I wish people still like did the "too sweet." You know,
we would do that shit in school, walking through the hallways like. I was always tall, and I was friends with this other dude that was tall, and we'd see each other passing. We'd just be like,
and you always had to like flourish, like,
yeah.
And you just have to make like a ridiculous face when you do it.
Yep.
Oh shit. But yeah,
just
too sweet was sweet, but I mean, "suck it" is undeniable.
Yeah,
everyone loves saying "suck it."
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah,
and everyone loves to suck it or get sucked.
Yeah, yeah. I think by 98, late 98, 99, the NWO kind of started sucking and wearing down, and DX was still like pretty popular.
Yeah.
So I think in the end, DX probably had the hand up over NWO. But early fucking NWO.
Yeah, for sure.
When Hogan and the Outsiders formed, and that shit was classic.
Wait, were you Wolfpack or Black and White?
I was fucking black and white.
Me too.
Black and white all the way.
That's where Hogan was. That's where I was, man.
I was black and white all the way. And when Hogan came out to fucking Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix, man, that shit would wow, and the fucking place would blow up. Now I think if you get on the
oh, that's the NWO theme song.
Yeah, the NWO theme, and then Hogan came out to the Hendrix Voodoo Child, like
you're right.
Which on the WWE Network, I think they took that out. You don't hear that now, which fucking sucks.
That does fucking suck. God damn it.
Yeah. But yeah, I always loved the WCW belt, like that big fucking
Yeah, it was
gold.
just huge and gold.
And then when they sprayed the NWO on it. I thought that was so fucking badass. I even bought like one of those plastic ones and sprayed it myself and had that shit, dude. I loved it.
That's fucking sweet, man. Hell yeah. Good times.
Yeah, man. And ICP didn't show. Speaking of ICP, they didn't show up until about '99, I think, in WCW.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That would have been fucking cool to see them in the NWO era, that
man.
early black and white.
Yeah,
NWO
they definitely
era.
would have been on Team Black and White.
Yeah,
obviously.
imagine Jay and Shaggy with their black and white paint coming out in like a black and white shirt.
Or then what if they heel turned and went Wolfpack and then had like red and black makeup?
Yeah, that would have been dope. But ICP even would have worked with Sting.
Oh yeah,
Sting had his whole Crow gimmick, which I love Sting too. I ain't gonna lie. Like I love both. Hogan and Sting were the money makers of that era, man.
Fuck yeah.
I really fucking loved it. The whole build up to 1997 to Starrcade that year, which was like the last their WrestleMania basically, WCW's. That was a fucking huge event. You go back and watch it now, it's like some of the matches like but man, it was fucking huge back then.
Oh look, he said he watched WrestleMania. Dylan said he watched WrestleMania 19 this weekend, and they dubbed over Voodoo Child.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
I know, it sucks. They probably can't get the rights or whatever to. But that's a fucking great song, man.
It is.
I used to get goosebumps when Hogan came out to that shit. It's like, oh yes, yes.
That's how I felt when I'd hear Real American too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I always loved that shit. That shit gave me the goosebumps. Still, if I listen to that song right now, I'd probably be like, I'd pump up.
Did you follow Hogan when WCW basically crashed and got bought out? Hogan went back to the WWF.
Right, he came back as like regular ass Hulk Hogan, but he had the red and yellow boa.
Yeah. Do you remember though? Like, I think it was like 2002. By the time 2002 rolled around, Vince was like, he basically fired. You're fired. Fired Hogan, and then Stephanie McMahon hired him back as Mr. America. Do you remember that?
I vaguely remember Hogan as Mr. America, but
he had like a blue mask on, and he was trying to claim that he wasn't Hogan.
Yeah, I do remember that shit.
It was actually great though. That whole feud between McMahon and Hogan at that time was classic, dude.
Really?
Go back and watch that shit. Their promos are funny.
Was it as good as Stone Cold and Vince's
almost?
feud?
It was almost.
Nothing really beats that.
No, you can't fucking beat that. But
that's pretty funny though.
Yeah,
I vaguely remember him being that. What didn't he used to like wear another mask like back in the day and pretend to be like some other bullshit like blue? I don't know.
Blue Blazer was.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
That was Owen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Blue Blazer was Owen Hart.
That must be what I was thinking of.
That's actually what Owen Hart was. That was the gimmick he was portraying when he died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Rip to Owen and rip to China. Suck it.
Anyways, sorry for you non-wrestling fans. We just went off on that thing. I just had to, man. I had to wear the woo too sweet.
Believe it or not, this is a Juggalo podcast. But wrestling at that time, like around the time Forgotten Freshness came out, which is 1998.
The Monday Wars were going on, man.
The Monday Wars were going on. As we discussed, and we were newish Juggalos. Had just heard ICP probably in 97. Maybe you might have been 96 or so. But yeah, I was like a newish ICP fan around the time this dropped. If I'm not mistaken, it dropped in like the summertime.
Yeah, I think.
I remember that's the first ICP album I got to like look forward to and buy.
Yeah.
Like I was like, fuck yeah, a new ICP, hell yeah. And you know what's interesting is, and I'd be surprised if even a lot of Juggalos knew. Not that this is secret information, but there was an original Forgotten Freshness before this.
Yeah, it was just called Forgotten Freshness, right?
Or
one, or maybe
it was just called Forgotten Freshness.
That same cover, right?
It was the same exact cover. I think the blue was a little darker.
Yeah.
But I actually had a bootleg of it. I bought from Record Connection. It was like a burnt CD, but it had all the songs. It actually had "Ask You Something" on it, and "Ghetto Zone," which is "Ghetto Zone" on this one. It had another Dog Beat song, I think. But yeah, "Ask You Something" was on it, and I'm guessing they just didn't have the rights to Clarence Carter's song in order to put it on. If you don't know, "Ask You Something." It's an ICP song. He's like, "I'll be fucking." Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
That's not on here.
Yeah,
you know?
no, they don't have it on here. They put that on something, didn't they? Later on.
If they did, it's news to me. As far as I know, it was never on anything else.
I thought they put it on one of their like
One of the newer Forgot Freshnesses or something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
or like one of the Outer Space. We can pronounce from Outer Space.
Maybe they may have. I don't remember. I don't think so. But
no, all I see is Dog Beats on here from.
Yeah.
I don't see Ghetto Zone or.
So there's at least one other song that was on the original Forgot Freshness, but nevertheless, I didn't do any homework on that, so don't quote me on it, I guess. But the point I was trying to make is that, you know, I knew about that, and I had actually heard it because I had that bootleg. But the reason we kind of skipped over it is because, as far as I know, that really wasn't even like an official like release that was actually out there. I'm guessing it was something they sold at their shows or something.
Yeah, because this was an island release.
Yeah, I've never seen a fucking copy of the original. Like,
neither have I.
Ever.
Neither have I. But yeah, maybe they were like, you know, fuck it, let's, you know, that's a good idea, so let's, you know, actually release a nationwide release.
Yeah, not to mention by the time this came out, you know, 98 or whatever, they probably had quite a bit of songs built up for it, you know, cuts from Malenko and Riddlebox and shit like that.
And obviously it was riding on the Malenko wave, so
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure this is probably platinum.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm not sure, but I think maybe it's platinum.
Yeah, look, it said Ice Beat Drop Forgot Freshness 1. It was in SummerSlam 98 the next week.
Yep.
All right, well, let's dive in, man. You ready to do it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. So I do remember bumping this album. Like, I had my truck at the time. I think I was, like, hanging out with a chick. Like, I remember, like, just rolling around, literally just driving around, going nowhere, listening to this shit, you know?
I mean, yeah, man, back then that's what it was all about.
How
many countless days did we just chill in like the Myers parking lot?
Oh yeah,
with nothing to fucking do.
Oh yeah, that was like our shit, and I think most teenagers do that shit anyways. But
thank God for, you know, department stores that stay open fucking 24 hours, man.
Yeah, no shit. So the first song on Forgot Freshness volumes 1 and 2, and by the way, we're doing both albums, all 22 tracks or whatever it is. The first song's Hey Vato. If I'm not mistaken, in the liner notes it says something about this song being like a B-side of Wagon Wagon, like almost like a redone version. Like, it has a very similar beat to it. I mean, I think we talked about that shit on our Forgotten Freshness, or I'm sorry, our Ringmaster episode.
Yeah, they remade this one a couple times. It says here that they made it for the Ringmaster. For some reason, they didn't like it. They wrote new lyrics to the beat and called it Walkin' Round. Oh, okay. They didn't like that version either. Finally, they changed it around, wrote new lyrics, called it Wagon Wagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this song, by the way, while I do agree, honestly, I don't think this song really would have fit in that well on Ringmaster, but it has like the sound of that era.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, without, and it might just be because it's so similar to Wagon Wagon, but
yeah.
I mean, their raps on it are so like their style.
The voice. I don't know if they were using a filter or whatever I don't even know if filters existed at that time in recording history, but yeah, the way their voices sounded like just like Ringmaster. Yeah, so this song, I love it. I know every fucking word to it. It's cool. I like the little sound of like the guy zombie or whatever in the background. That's cool. I've always liked that. Yeah. It was a great opening track too for this album. It's a very like middle of the road ICP song. Don't get me wrong, I really like it, but it's a good like intro, like you said. It's not like too weird or out there. It's like a good Hocus Pocus style song, you know. So, and I don't know about you, man. This album to me is like a full length. Like, I didn't view this as like scrapped and B-side shit when I got this at the time. I listened to this like, I mean, I wore it the fuck out. Yeah, this was like, I religiously listened to it as an official ICP album. I didn't know anything about the songs before this. Yeah. You know, so to me it flowed just like an album. Yeah, I let me look at the back of that. I wanted to see some of the tracks because I mean, honestly, some of these songs, most of these songs, I'd never heard until I got this album. Especially being like a newer Juggalo, I just wasn't hip to a lot of stuff. There was the internet was new. You couldn't download shit. You know what I mean? I'd maybe heard the Carnival Christmas songs that are on here, but other than that, I literally don't think I heard a single other song on here. I heard the Halloween songs only because the kid down the street had the the Witches and Warlocks. Oh shit, for real? Yeah, I've never seen one of those either. Yeah, he had that, and I remember he had a tape, and he had it, and he was playing that, and I was like, I was like, oh man, where'd you get this? I can't remember where the hell he got it, but yeah, Witches and Warlocks, and I heard that right before I heard this. So
Damn.
the Halloween songs were definitely the ones I remember.
And for just to go back, Witches and Warlocks was just like the Hollow Wicked, like what they called the Hollow Wicked single, whatever year that was, 96 or.
I think what it was is they took the Halloween songs at that point and released them. There's only like 3 or 4 at that point.
Okay, yeah.
And they were, they had, obviously they released them prior, and then Witches and Warlocks, they basically compiled it.
Okay.
It was basically a compilation Halloween CD at that point.
Okay. And you know what? One thing that's great about these albums is that, like you just said, we had never really heard a lot of them. Like, this is the only Forgotten Freshness where that's the case. Like, every Forgotten Freshness since then is like shit where we've either heard or there's like remixes and shit.
I'll say 3
yeah,
was still pretty surprising to me. Like, there was still some things on there I didn't know existed.
I'm pretty sure I agree. A lot of that I don't remember the track listing exactly, but I do agree. From what I recall, I think that one had Cartoon Nightmares on it, which I fucking love.
Yeah, great song.
And some other great songs.
And I never heard that song before 3.
Yeah,
came
same.
Out, so.
Yeah, there's something about that. Like, I think there's some songs on there that almost sound like they were made just because like they needed more songs for the album or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there was some that were definitely like too current sounding to be like from the past.
Right. All right, so moving on. Hey Vato, great song, great opener, we love it. Dead Pumpkins is track 2.
Fucking love this song. Probably one of my favorite Halloween songs.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just so. I remember this was like so just wicked sounding to me when I was, a young man listening to this.
Yeah, it has like this crazy like rock like riff like dun, 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 dun,
yeah, and
dun,
the
dun.
storytelling. Hold on, what is he saying? The line. I think he said something about how long it took him to write this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the story is just great, man.
So at this point, when I heard this album, like this was like this is probably the first Hollow Wicked song I had ever heard. Because again, at this point, I was only hip to like what was out. You could buy at the store. You know what I mean? But yeah, Dead Pumpkins is such a cool like. I never even knew of the concept of a fucking Halloween song, to be quite honest, until like I heard their shit. It was crazy. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop Mackenzie Bing Bang. What is up?
So yeah, this was a free cassette. Yeah, what's up? Free cassette that they gave out to fans in clown makeup. First annual clown show.
I remember that used to be a stipulation to get the fucking track.
1993, So fans without makeup didn't get shit. What else did it say?
Hell yeah.
The song took 4 hours to record and mix, but it took Violent J 2 weeks to write the lyrics.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because it's a fucking great story.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like what they sounded like in 1993. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I mean this could pass for like a Hell's Pit era song or something.
Yeah, because 1993 was what, like in between Carnival and Ringmaster.
Yeah, that would have been like around Beverly Hills time, or right around probably when they recorded Ringmaster. Then
I guess you could lump it in that era, but for me it still has this sound that's like it's beyond that. It's past that era.
No, I'm with you. Oh yeah, I forgot about the scratching in the song too.
The scratching is great.
Scratching is too dope. Wes Newman said Graveyard was the first song he heard by them. That's a good one too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And that's on this fucking album, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. We're about to talk about it here in a minute.
I fucking love that song too.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, Dead Pumpkins. What more can you say? It's a great Halloween song. I mean, it's right up there. Now, Fat Sweaty Betty. This is legit one of my favorite ICP songs.
Yeah, like, probably mine too. And the next one, Willy Bubba.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Both of these songs back to back are fucking funny, hilarious. They have that feel good kind of sound to them.
Mikey Clark production, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean the little samples they have in this is extremely creative.
Like just the wacky shit they say in this song. It seems like it's a cut from Tunnel of Love or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, or like Riddlebox. Yeah, I can't remember. It's so goddamn funny. The lyrics are so like perfectly picked. The hook, I mean, he literally they say "Fat Sweaty Betty," you know?
Yeah, Fat Sweaty Betty. Bow, 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 bow. Wow, wow. It has a 70s kind of funk groove to it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
let's groove to it for a second. Oh, it was nasty. They fucking knocked the wind out of me. Yeah, so like, I mean, they've made songs like this where like nobody was making songs. Nobody still makes songs about fucking a huge, giant, fat bitch or, being Super Balls of fucking every ugly skank in the town, Nobody does shit like that but ICP.
And this, so it says there's not much info, but it says this was another freak cassette. So they would just make like classic ICP bangers and give them out for free at shows. Wouldn't put them on albums. Yeah.
On the back of neck, sweaty.
Let's see. Joker's Gallery Show, Prom Night Massacre. So they're just going through all the tour names, like little show names they would give each. Pie in the fucking face tour.
What up? We got 5 viewers. Shout out to y'all if you're watching or listening. Give us a comment. Get your shout out. We'll we'll talk.
Yeah.
We're talking Juggalo shit and Forgotten Freshness. All right. Mackenzie said she loves Halloween on Military Street and My Axe. Halloween on Military Street, which we'll talk about here in a minute, is a fucking phenomenal song.
Yeah, we'll get to that one.
Willie Bubba. This seems like it's another like cut from Riddlebox era or some shit, I'm sure.
Like the cartoony funny stuff. Like
This song's almost like a more childish version of like Mr. Johnson's Head or something. You know what I mean? It's just like a weird little, I don't know, like for some reason I get a Mr. Johnson's Head vibe from it. I don't know if it's just because he's talking about being in school or being a kid and shit, but it's just such a wacky, funny version though.
Yeah. I was a freshman when this came out, and I remember literally just listening to this. Sorry, but yeah, I remember listening to this in the classroom, and like, like there was this like kind of like redneck dude that was in my classroom that I hated. So it was just funny. You would be like, that just shows you the genius of ICP. They spoke exactly what you were going through.
Yeah.
I was in a freshman class. I hated this fucking, because he was this big giant fucking redneck dude that would pick on me. He would just like come up to me behind me in gym class and just start choking me out for no reason.
Wow, what an asshole.
I would literally just be standing there and he'd be like, "Get out, man, come on," and just fucking with me.
So that was your Willie Bubba.
Yeah, that. So this, this was obviously this was your fantasy coming out trying to beat the fuck out of this dude. I knew I couldn't. This dude was like fucking outweighed me by 100 pounds, but it's like,
I don't know that I've ever seen them like play this song in concert, and this would be a cool, fun concert song. Maybe they have, and I just don't.
It would be a great crowd participation.
Yeah,
song.
That's what I'm saying. I think it'd be who kicked Willie Bubba's ass? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's like, as good as fucking chicken hunting.
Dude, they probably don't remember this song. Shaggy would be on his phone literally the entire time, like.
You said that's what he was doing during the acoustic set, right?
Yeah, man.
I didn't watch that shit yet.
Oh, bless Shaggy, bless
you, Shaggy. Yeah. I've watched the fucking Rida set, and it really doesn't get much worse than that as far as like forgetting shit. But then again, they're wearing masks, so you can't even see who the fuck they are. So,
yeah.
Nevertheless, Willie Bubba, great fucking song, great song.
Yeah,
just as good as fucking Fat Sweaty Betty. It's like just a flip side of Fat Sweaty Betty.
Yeah, those two songs just go together so well.
Yeah.
They paint a colorful visual picture. You can see every scenario happening. It's just the voices are funny. It's super creative. It's super happy. It's they're talking about fucked up shit, but it's uplifting in a way.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just a fun song. Graveyard, Project Born ICP. This is one of the songs we've talked about before where like it's like you pick a song and just bump it for a long time. Like this is like your song of the moment. This song had its moment for a long time with me.
Oh yeah, especially in the car.
Yeah, definitely. It's a song like back. I mean, this came out. I remember being in 9th grade when this shit came out. I remember like going to like lunch. Like we could leave the school to go to lunch, like go to Wendy's and shit. And we would just bump this. Like we'd ride in like Josh Graber's car. Yeah, like speakers or whatever. And it would just bump like a motherfucker. We all were like, just like aggressively rocking the fuck out to it all the time.
It was our, it was our gangster shit.
Yeah.
When we were fucking.
That's a good point.
White kids from the suburbs. This was what made us feel like just hard and like, it made us feel like you couldn't fuck with us.
Yeah. And like it was kind of different because you never heard really until this point, like ICP rap with people that were like, seemed like they were like almost like a gangster rap kind of style, I mean, you heard him rap up at this point. You heard him rap with Kid Rock and Esham, capital E, who all like have very similar styles to them,
Yeah, like And I didn't know nothing about Project Born. I thought maybe this was an actual like rap group that was on the radio and popular.
Yeah, I'm same. I didn't know either. But it was cool. Like, I mean, I made it my mission to like memorize every word, even though this dude at the whatever this first guy's name is, I still don't know. But he has a lisp.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Yeah, but I thought they were so gangster. I was like, man, God, these guys are probably real killers.
Yeah, but yeah, it's dope. I mean, I don't know what more can you say. This is like as far as lyricism goes, it's some of ICP's best at this point. You know,
My
name is Violent J, and I be sleeping in a coffin
deep underground, never to. I will say, I think I like Shaggy's verse the best in this song.
Oh yeah, here it goes, right here.
For some reason, Shaggy kills this shit.
So then I began to
And he
run.
does some of that double time shit.
Yeah, he does.
Then I began to run.
And yeah, you never really heard him do that shit. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Like, he killed this beat.
Corpse came jumping out a tree
On a tree.
and falling on top of me.
Yeah. This is great,
Yeah,
man.
this song
I
is tight as
love
fuck.
Shaggy's verse, dude.
It's a great one.
Yep.
All right, the next song is "Fuck Off." Love it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with this, but this has been on so... I may be wrong, but I feel like this has been on at least 5 fucking different albums they've put out. Yeah.
I don't know. I know it debuted on "Fuck Off."
It was on Fuck Off. It was on Mutilation Mix.
Oh, okay.
And it was on this,
Okay.
at least. So
It's probably on like Hatchet History or something.
yeah, something like that.
But yeah, I mean, this song's fucking great. "Suck My Nuts, Bitch, Fuck You" is the hook. I mean,
Just great, man.
that's one of the best hooks I've ever heard.
Yeah, and this would start a this would start a lineage of Shaggy doing solo work.
Yeah.
That have everything he's put out solo has been great.
And like one thing I even loved at the time, because I never heard anything like it, but we talked about this during like they do it during "What Is a Juggalo" and shit, where like Violent J comes out, he's like here it come like a motherfucking vampire, please stop on my head because I'm on fire, and then Shaggy's like, nah, fuck off, bitch, this is my record.
Yeah.
You know, he just like cuts him off, which I think is so tight. But even even on Shaggy's solo album, on the song that's on the title track, he still fucking has Violent J.
Yeah.
And Violent J, 232, fuck off. He's like, yeah, it's near the high school, 232, fuck off.
Yeah.
I always like for the longest time, and sometimes even when I'm just like filling something dumb out, like online or whatever, I'll still put my address as 232, fuck off.
232, fuck off. Yeah, man, it's
near the high school.
I've said that a couple times, just like quoting it, like 232, fuck off. Yeah, so that was recorded in '94.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds like it.
Yeah, it definitely.
No, it's a
sounds
great
like that.
song. I mean, I love it. Okay.
That would be what the Ringmaster era, wouldn't it? '94.
Yeah. Great production. I didn't mean to kill him.
Another classic.
This song is tight.
Yeah.
Didn't to kill? Listen to me. Oh, that beat is. I've always loved that.
Yep.
What is that? What instrument is that? You know all kinds of shit about music. It sounds like a synth, but
yeah.
it sounds like almost like a whammy bar on a guitar or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. It's probably a whammy sample.
I love that though. It sounds so cool.
Yep.
But yeah, this song is tight because like, let me turn this down a little bit. He's telling a story about about like just fighting this guy and killing him, and then like what he's gonna do with him and shit. You know, it's just funny as fuck. Is it the song's that I didn't mean to kill him? I didn't mean to kill him. Kill him.
It's just so funny how they can go from like something like Graveyard or Dead Pumpkins to like this, where they're just goofy about it.
Yeah, I mean they always have like a song like this on every album too, where it's just like a off the wall goofball song.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few of those on the Bizarre albums.
It says this was recorded in '95 and it was going to be on the Riddle Box.
Oh wow, okay.
They didn't think it was good enough.
It's definitely good enough to be on Riddle Box. What would it have fit? That's a different story, but I'm sure if it was on there, it would be fucking classic though. When it might be Fuck you. Your punches are
He's
weak.
talking about the funniest thing in this song is the voice you hear screaming at the end of each verse.
Oh, yeah, that shit is great. Oh, my God.
That's Billy Bill.
Oh, really?
That's what he says in the liner notes. He's like, believe it or not, but that's Billy Bill. That's
Holy shit.
Thuggish homie bodyguard.
Listen, I want to hear it now. Fuck, here comes somebody. Better duck.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Listen.
That's Billy Bill.
That's so funny, man. I love it. That's such a good song.
Yeah.
I mean, every song on here is like feels so classic to me. But here's another. I think they put the entire "Fuck Off" record on this album. By the way,
besides 3 Rings.
Oh, was that originally on "Fuck Off"?
Yeah.
Really? Oh shit.
Yep.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, Southwest Strangler. This song is ridiculous, but it's so tight.
Yeah. This one's so funny because it's just it seems like you could write this song in like a matter of minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
But like the energy, it almost it's like he's drunk or something. Like like he's like wobbling and like he's just
it's
not.
like, you know what this song kind of reminds me of? It's like a predecessor to like I Stab People or something, where it's just like it's just a stream of consciousness for like here's what 3 minutes of my brain sounds like. You know what I mean? Like, and he just is thinking of different ways to strangle people and talking about using all these funny metaphors and shit.
Yeah.
It's such a insane song, honestly, but I love it.
I'm trying to remember. I always remember the line where he says vent shaft. Like, and that thing pulling in the vent shaft. But I'm like, I'm trying to remember what the hell he rhymes it with.
Oh, it took an ostrich.
Get to meet a mom.
Yeah, I love like how he's doing like the gravelly voice and
Yeah.
shit. Choke your neck a bit.
I like when she makes my nutsack hard.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, man, it's so cool. Like Shaggy doesn't. I mean, thinking right now, I can't really think of any examples, but he doesn't do this shit too often, where he just like does like a weird, like wacky character almost. You know, he's usually Shaggy 2 Dope with all his voices and shit, but in this one, he's like just playing, like you said, like a drunken weirdo almost. You know.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to know how the hell he recorded that, because it sounds like he's screaming like, like how did he do it?
I don't know, man. I would love to see videos of that.
Yeah, dude, that would be gold.
Ice in the booth.
They released like old home videos of them in the booth. Oh.
Man, I'd definitely buy that DVD.
Yeah,
All right, fuck it. All right, Santa's a fat bitch.
love it. Play it every Christmas.
Me too, man. Me too.
Man, I would play this. I would like put it on in the house
Yeah.
during Christmas. I still do.
Hell yeah.
I think I put it on last Christmas.
Okay. I'm almost positive I did too.
Yeah.
I don't quite play this one around the kids. But Red Christmas I've like showed to the kids.
Yeah.
But this song is just a little rude to Santa for kids who
It's a
are
little rude.
believers, you know, like it's pretty fucked up. Here, listen to this song where they keep calling Santa a fat bitch. Oh, well, I mean, if you explain it to them, maybe they'd understand. Like, well, Santa never brought them shit, so. But yeah, like, they say some gangsta ass shit to Santa on this song. He said, listen to my 9 gold click.
Yeah.
Santa's a fat bitch.
It's funny. They say they pressed up, made and sold 10,000 copies of this, and then
Wow.
Island Records later re-released it.
Yeah. I had a copy, like a sealed copy from like a gathering or something
they
at one
were-
point.
in '97, it rose to number 40 on the Billboard charts.
Whoa.
That
That's
makes
sweet.
ICP a top 40 band.
That's awesome. Wow. Of all
Yeah.
songs, too.
Yeah.
Santa's a fat bitch. What a great song. Well, for those that don't know, it's just them dissing Santa the whole time. The end.
It's creative.
It is very creative. One of their most creative, I'll say. Thanks 5 viewers for hanging in there. You got a few people, man. I'm shouting them out. So the next song, which is the last song on the first album, right? Forgot Freshness Volume 1, is Witching Hour featuring Misery.
Yeah. So I did like this song.
Okay.
Misery's verse is a little hard to get through.
Okay. I don't even recall it very much. I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
I think Misery just does not fit in with ICP on the same song.
Yeah, he really
Because
doesn't.
he is like a true like New York East Coast like ghetto rapper.
For sure.
So you got Jay like telling this pretty good fucking story and explaining all this shit. And then Misery just comes in and it's just like, I don't know,
Doesn't
man.
even relate.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking about
Time. Oh, this he's like there. This is some wicked shit. By the way, this song. By the way, the beat is tight. The hook is super tight. I love the like sample voice on their voice and shit.
Yeah, the song is like great. I just think I wish it wouldn't have been featuring Misery.
Here it is. I like how the beat like switches for his verse though.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I don't know, man. Like I listen to the song and Misery's verse doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
I don't know any of the lyrics to it, but
it may not nowadays if I listen to it, but I just remember back then I was just like,
of all the songs on this whole album, this is probably my least favorite, to be honest. This is one of those songs that just by the time I got to this track, usually like I was just like so beat because I just got done listening to so many fucking awesome songs. I was just like, Witching Hour, I'll pass.
yeah.
I listened to it my fair share of times. Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
many times, but
I guess if like of all songs to end it with, this would be the song to end it
yeah,
with.
this is a good like ending song.
Yeah.
The hook is super tight and the beat. If I didn't already say that.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have anything else to say. Like I say, I'm not shitting on it. It's just literally like my least favorite song on this album. ICB have worse songs than this. Don't get me wrong.
Are you talking about the volume or out of both?
Let me look at the track list on the second one. On both albums, it probably is my least favorite, to be honest. Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah, I might agree.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I love Jay's like rapping and shit on it, but it's just I don't know. There's like just so many other better songs. That's really it.
Oh, speaking of wrestling, there is one line where he's like, "Time to say fuck it, Nitro is on."
Yeah, you're right. That is tight.
Yep.
All right, so the first song on Volume 2 is Mr. Johnson's Head. This is the remix that they released at Hollywood Kid 99, maybe? No, because this came out in 98. Well, this album actually may have been early 99. Now that I think about it. But
well, the copyrights on this is 98.
Okay.
But let's see, 97.
okay, so I knew it was up there, but
Yeah, they remade this version in 97.
oh yeah, because 98 was actually Pumpkin Carver, because I went to that one.
This was actually going to be on the Great Milenko, he's saying in this liner note.
Oh
It
wow.
was going to be on the Great Milenko, but the song was too long. How the fuck is... What?
Yeah, that's kind
Plus-
of weird.
Plus, Hollywood Ho-Ass Records didn't like the lyrics about killing a school teacher. That was the main reason, probably.
Well, for what it's worth, I love the remix. I think I like it more than the original, just because it's like just more polished.
Yeah.
And he didn't deviate like at all from the style. The lyrics are very slightly changed on a couple parts, maybe. But yeah,
I'm gonna say it's like I can't pick they're like almost exactly the same.
yeah.
This is just a little more polished. Just because it's a little more polished doesn't mean I think it's like I'm going to put it as better. But I can't say it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to listen to the original and be like, man, I'd rather listen to the remix, because I would happily listen to either or at any time.
If somebody said, hey, man, we're going to listen to Mr. Johnson's Head, which one do you want to pick? I would be like, I don't care.
Yeah, same. Both. Play both back to back. I'll happily sit through it.
Yeah.
This song is fucking incredible. I mean, it's one of, I think this is one of ICB's like
best songs.
One of their best like written like stories and songs in general. But this is in there. I would put, if I hadn't already said it, this goes in like the prom queen category, I think too. Like just the
moon and all
the
that.
Raw like emotion like put behind it, of something as simple. Well, I say as simple, but this is another thing to your point of this, just them speaking to like high school age kids, you know. And this song really, this definitely spoke to me at the time.
Yeah, yet another one I would listen to in class, and but this. Speaking of that, this like would fit on Milenko, I think.
I think it would. Personally, I'm glad they left it off.
Yeah.
If nothing else, though, just because it's a remix song.
Yeah.
That's literally the only reason. If Mr. Johnson's Head wasn't on Ringmaster, I would have happily welcomed this on the Milenko album and been mad that it was off. I think it fits in great and it sounds like right in there with all the other.
Yeah, because it mixed and mastered, it sounds Malenko level for sure.
Absolutely.
But I know what they were thinking. They were probably just like us. They were thinking, "Oh, this is one of our best songs. Let's put it on Malenko. We know this is going to be a worldwide album."
Yeah.
So,
man, they should just remix all of Ringmaster and put it on new Joker's cards.
Yeah.
Since they already did it with Chicken Hunting.
that'd be cool. Oh man, it'd be cool if like they picked an album for each from all the classic, or picked a song from the classic Joker's cards and like at least put one remix on every new album they do.
That would be fucking cool.
You know?
I would love it if they did that, and not just not like a bullshit like Wraith remix album, not like that. I'm talking about like give it the Chicken Hunting or Mr. Johnson's Head treatment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give it the Hocus Pocus was just a different beat, and it stands on its own, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But anyways, Mr. Johnson's Head is sweet. Clown Love, another one from Fuck Off.
I'm going to say this is probably my favorite one on Fuck Off.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think Fuck Off I love the song Fuck Off, but this song is just a better song in general.
This one has for me a true like West Coast feel.
Oh, okay.
It's got like that gangster whistle kind of sound going on.
Yeah, like that.
It just almost sounds like an Ice Cube type of joint, like our.
And he's talking about some gangster shit.
Yeah.
This song is like about essentially like talking about clowns and juggalos being in their gang and shit. You know, essentially before all that shit. It actually was.
This one gives me that feeling of like summer at home in summertime, just like banging it through the house, like nothing to fucking do, or going out, in the ride with some friends during the summer and just banging this shit.
It's Shaggy like flexing like how he can, you know what I mean, and doing it well. You know what I mean? So, what more can you say?
I like the hook too.
Oh, me too.
I like where much clown love is in here. And the music, it kind of it goes down an octave.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it.
Bitch! What's that you claiming?
Wicked clown banging. I'm just a motherfucker that's down for the cause. You can suck on my balls. Unless you got clown love.
Yeah, I like his flow.
Yeah,
it's
a good song. All right. Hocus Pocus remix. This is the first time. Well, we may have seen the video prior to this album coming out.
I can't remember if I saw.
I can't either.
I can't remember when I saw the Shockumentary. I know I didn't see it on.
It probably came out at a similar time to this.
Yeah, it might have came out around the same time, honestly.
Yeah, it probably was.
But I can't remember which one I saw first.
Me neither. But nevertheless,
it seems like at the same, at the same time.
Nevertheless, this song, like we were just saying, is like another remix. This is a remix of Hocus Pocus from the Malenko, but this one it's as far as I could tell, same vocals.
Yeah.
But just a different beat. But the new beat fits so fucking well. Yeah. Like, I've never heard like a remix song like this where the beat, like, I could listen to either or, and I love them both literally the same. Even though I heard the other one a year prior or whatever. Like, I don't know what it is though. Like, he fucking nailed it with this remix.
Yeah, I mean, you could listen to both of them and like get a different feeling.
Yeah, they give you a different vibe. Yeah. The other one's way like more like darker and shit seeming, but the lyrics are exactly the fucking same.
The other one feels a little slower, even though I know the tempo's like the same.
Yeah. Oh, and it still has like the carnival sound and shit.
The one they chose for the video. I mean, they chose it for a reason. It's a great remix, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know which one I like better.
I don't either.
They're both giving me different feelings, so I couldn't pick. I still love the original.
Again, I would listen to both back to back happily.
Yeah.
Red Christmas, we mentioned. This is Ice P's other Christmas song. Well, they've had several since, but I love the fucking like verses on the writing on this song.
Yeah.
Santa's a Fat Bitch, I think, is more classic, just due to the hook and crazy content, but I think this one kind of gets overlooked, even though, especially Shaggy's verse about being like a snowman and shit.
Yeah.
It's so fucking tight.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
I don't know what it is, man. Just what's Jay? I don't even remember what Jay's verse is about. Oh, he's like pretending he's Santa. Or
He's
shit?
Santa. Yeah.
I got stuck in a chimney
stack.
See, I remember the lyrics. I can't even remember what the fuck it's about. It's just like ingrained.
Right now. Like his voice is so funny. The cotton bug around now.
Like this song, I think was just maybe it's forgotten because it doesn't really even have like a hook. They said Another Red Christmas, and then it's like an interlude.
Yeah, it is Oh
yeah.
like it has like the
Yeah, hold
the
on.
horrible singing.
There it is. Shit's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I love Shaggy. I love how he like comes in on this song. Hold on, here we go. Ain't got a home, so he nibbles on my nutsack. And my butt crack toes and elbows. My nose is froze. Fuck you, hoes. Oh yeah, he's not the. I apologize. He's not the snowman. He makes a snowman and it melts and shit. And the pipe, we filled it with endo.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this part too. Snowballs, I hate cornflakes. And we both with freeze up balls off. I was there every time his head falls up. I don't know, man. I love like every. This is like another song similar to like Piggy Pie, where I think like Shaggy just fucking nails it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah, for sure. In this song, for sure, his verses.
And Old Evil
He's
Eye.
the one singing on the hook too.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, that's
dreaming of a dry Christmas. Like that's actually Shaggy.
That's funny. I was wondering who that was, but it does.
Yeah,
Say
it says in here it's Shaggy.
that's really funny.
Because we're boys.
Oh yeah, the snowman kills him. I forgot. Yeah, let's hear him sing again.
Takes him out because he don't want to die. It's fucking great. It doesn't sound like Shaggy.
It's so funny now that I know that. All right, whatever.
Jab one to the head. Yeah, that's good shit, man.
All right, so House of Wonders. Oh, this song is unique as an ICP song because it like literally like within 2 seconds it starts. Watch. You know, like right on the first beat.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is not only one of my favorite songs on this Forgotten Freshness, one of my favorite ICP songs.
Really?
Of all time.
Okay. I love it, but
I've
you feel
probably
strongly
said,
about it?
Yeah, I've probably said. I think I've said this in one of the other episodes, but yeah, I fucking love this song. I love the fucking beat, the way.
Let me appreciate it for a second. Hold on.
Oh man, the energy.
Oh, that part right there is tight too. Yeah, I'm almost ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I was always mad they never made a third punch there.
Yeah.
This song is very
I
tight.
fucking
You're
love
right.
this song, man.
So yeah, we confirmed this was a cut from Malenko, right? This actually was on Mutilation Mix, which
Yeah.
I think we've talked about.
Yeah, it was made for Malenko, it says here. But they thought it turned out too shitty. I don't fucking...
Whoa.
God, they're morons.
Man, they held their shit to a higher standard back then.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is better than anything on Malenko. Like, I don't think they should have cut anything to put it on there. I don't know. I really like this song. Don't get me wrong. I like Shaggy's verse too. Chicky wow.
Yeah.
With the silicone, it's in your titty.
It's I don't know. I like the way the vocals are mixed. They got like that kind of echo on them.
Yeah. I mean, ICP, we've established like they were in the fucking zone
Yeah.
at this time. So like everything they touched turned to gold. You know.
And the end of it, the end of the song, the scratching and the outro of the song is like a really long, not like super long, but it's one of those extended outros with scratching
Yeah.
and shit in it. I just love it.
This is the last 20 seconds right here. Oh yeah. Good shit, man. Carnival. Yeah.
It's got that.
That's a
crazy
creepy carnival vibe. Yeah, I mean, any song that has the carnival vibe, like ICV just flexes so hard on it. Like, you know, it'll turn out like a masterpiece every time. Mr. Rotten Treats is the next song. I'll say like this is one of my less favorite like Hollow Wicked songs. I know that's a controversial opinion.
Mm-hmm.
This song just never really like spoke to me. I don't know what it was. I do like it, but I'm not even close to as much as I like Dead Pumpkins or Halloween on Military Street.
This is a lot of people's favorite, right?
I've heard a lot of people say like this is their favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. One thing I love that they did is like the intro is a continuation of the intro from Dead Pumpkins. The whole kid telling the story at the campfire.
True.
He's like, oh, you've already told your story. He's like, so what, bitch? We sit here every day and tell stories.
Yeah. It's great.
He put the camp counselor in check.
Yeah, and he sounds like a kid during that
Yeah.
skit too. when they die.
I do like. I think this song is, like I said, it is a good song.
I like it.
I think I just don't like it because it's like just so slow.
Yeah.
Like similar to like the Dead One almost. Like.
Well, it's got one of those beat. The tempo of this beat is meant for like double time rap. You know, it's like perfect for double time.
And they just go backwards with it.
Yeah, and you know ICP don't really do it. So yeah, their verses when you don't double time rap to these beats that are laid out in this tempo, your shit's gonna be slow.
Yeah. Oh shit! I do have a Mr. Rotten Treats shirt. I should have got out.
Yeah,
Damn
I remember that.
Should have got that. I wore it to the Malenko show, I think. But yeah, this song was probably made around that time too. Then, if Dead Pumpkins was made in '93, well, this had to have been probably '94.
Yeah, it was probably the next year.
So this would have been like between Ringmaster and Riddlebox era. Okay, you know. Yeah, but yeah, the hook.
95.
The hook is kind of always struck me as kind of boring. Like, I don't know, man. This song never really did it for me, but you know, as far as ICP songs go, it's not the best. It's in my opinion. For what it's worth, I nenever skip it. Like if I listen to this album, I'm listening to every fucking song.
I do like all the candy they reference.
I do too. I always wanted to do like a similar type of song when I was thinking of Halloween songs and shit. But that song is tight. All right. Nevertheless, it's a good song. Not my shit, but you said you did like it.
Yeah, I like it. I don't skip it.
Yeah. So the old school Piggy Pie, same beat. A lot of the lyrics are the same, but Shaggy's verse is completely different. I wrestle with myself sometimes between which one I like more, his verse on this or the one on Malenko. But
yeah, so this is the one they made him change, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jay's verses are almost identical. He just changes a few lines. But yeah, even when I listen to either one, I mix the lyrics up. Like they're one and the same to me. Although I would listen to both back to back happily once again. A lot of songs you could do that with.
Yeah, it says Steve Jones, punk rock legend, Sex Pistols, played guitar, and then he actually says Shaggy's verse on this is the shit.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. Volkswagen Bug 17 deep.
Full of juggalos, lights out.
I love this part.
First day out, we blow his lungs out his uniform.
Yeah.
I love that line. Like the shotgun in the background and shit. It's so tight. He paints a good picture on this.
Shaggy's voice in this is deeper, it seems.
Yeah. This verse he is all about him like getting chased by the cops. Where in the original, well, this
He was
is
in the
original.
courtroom.
Yeah, he's in the courtroom the whole time. So maybe this is what led up to him being in the courtroom.
Yeah.
This is the prequel.
Wicked clown.
Cause we need.
Yeah, I like how they take him. He takes him, leads him to the carnival grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is so tight. All right, great song. I mean, I could suck this song's dick all day. I love it. This song is one of my favorites on the album. I mean, that's how good fucking Piggy Pie is.
Yeah, I never remembered it being like so different.
Yeah.
Shaggy's verse, but now that I'm thinking, it's like, yeah, it's completely fucking different.
Yeah, not even a single word is the same. I don't think.
No.
All right, moving on. We're done with that. So this is the last song from Fuck Off, I do believe.
Yeah.
This song is seems like it's a like another version of Three Rings, essentially. You know.
Yeah.
But he's just talking about all the freaks and weirdos at the circus, and how they're all like in his gang.
Yeah. The lyrics are mad funny.
Yeah. The strong man.
Shaggy says, "My homeboy is Jack and the Cannon Man." The Jack he's referring to is this fresh ass fat ninja that he knows. He walks around looking for autographs from wrestlers, and he looks like he's 70s fat fucking weirdo. Jack is the best. He's going on about this Jack dude.
It's just tight. But yeah. This is I do like the like sample and the hook here. Like
It's so goofy.
Yeah. This song though, like to me, it's kind of forgettable. I do like it. You know, it's
like the Mr. Rotten Treats of the Shaggy solo.
Yeah, I would say so. You know, not a bad song, but like out of 10, I would give the song like a 6 or something. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You think otherwise?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not to shit on it. It's just not my favorite.
I think the production was not quite there on this song.
It was a good effort.
The thing that song had was bumps. It banged.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Now, $85 an hour, on the other hand, was another one of those shit. Like, this song was fucking good.
Yeah,
and I don't
this
know what
song
it
was
is.
great.
Like, this song literally is like the closest ICP's ever got to putting out like a freestyle.
Yeah.
But which I doubt it. I'm sure this was written. It was probably written very quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
And
this was actually the first time I heard of Twisted.
By this point, I may have actually had like a copy of Most Tasteless.
Really, like the original. Really? See, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't know about Twisted until I didn't even fucking see a Twisted album until the re-release of Most Tasteless.
Yeah, because when I went and saw ICP on the House of Horrors show, Twisted opened up, and I remember thinking like, oh, they were pretty sweet. Like, well, I'll be honest, I didn't remember much about them, but I was like, they're affiliated with ICP. I must get their shit.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
pretty much how my brain worked at the time. But so when I went to Record Connection, and I think, you know what, I bought the bootleg Forgotten Freshness and the original Most Tasteless the same day. And I went home with both albums.
Nice.
But nevertheless, that's how I had heard of Twisted. And I did bump that album quite a bit at the time.
Yeah, see, I didn't know, man. I didn't hear other than this. I didn't hear shit for Twisted until '99 when Most Tasteless came out.
The re-release. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that said though, Twisted's verses on this are cool. Like, they're dope. I don't know.
Yeah.
This song is it's so goofy. It's like it should be like a forgotten about literally a forgotten freshness is what this song is. But I think it's kind of like the shining star almost. Like this song is, I don't know. There's something about it. It has like some kind of magic.
It was almost like a predecessor of like what was to come between all of them.
Maybe that's it. It has like you could feel it.
Yeah, like you knew like they were going to click. You knew that they were going to, be able to form a group, or it just had that feeling. Yeah,
and maybe that's why this song sticks out as being so much better than that of like Witching Hour or Graveyard.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. I love Graveyard, but I don't know. I think I love Graveyard the song more, but Twisted's feature on this song.
Yeah, no, $85 an hour worked as a feature. Like all of them worked, obviously, because obviously they fucking worked for 15 years well together.
Right.
It could have very well been Project Born if they would have had the same magic to work with.
Absolutely. So the point is, you could feel it there. It's there. You know what I mean? And that song, whether you know it or not, you can kind of, get a taste of it. But yeah, their verses are nothing to be excited about on the song. They're just goofy and stupid. But
no, it's the overall feeling that the song has.
Yeah.
That is the important part of it.
It's like drag on the tile floor.
Kick freestyles
4 miles.
My gold comes in piles.
He might have been freestyling right there.
Yeah, I think he probably was.
Shit, and now I spit raps.
They definitely freestyle because he trails off.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Halloween on Military Street, to this day, is probably the tightest Hollow Wicked song to me.
Definitely the tightest, best, dopest Hollow Wicked song. Another one that I could possibly put as one of my favorite songs of ICP songs of all time.
Oh yeah, this would be up there to me.
Yeah, like this one is more than a Halloween song to me. This one is just, I don't know, man. It's the essence of the clowns in so many ways.
Like I'd never heard a song like this.
Yeah, this is nostalgia. When I was a kid, I got nostalgic listening to this. For some reason, it gave me nostalgic feelings from being like a little kid.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, like trick or treating and shit as a young young kid.
This song, like every time I listen to this song, I can like imagine every house he goes to, all the people and shit.
Exactly.
It's like if I was good enough, I would make like an animated video of this song or something.
I know, man. This song needed a fucking video so bad.
So good.
Like a well done one, not some shitty,
So for those who don't know, just to recap real quick, this song is the whole song. He's just going house to house trick or treating, and like it's on Military Street where every house has like some fucked up person behind the door.
Yeah. By the way, when Jumpsteady tells that story of the road, it kind of has this feeling.
Oh, okay.
So
sweet.
Yeah, it's almost like a true to life. But
Brandon, my buddy. He does the Unknown Pod. I was listening to it last week, he talked about how him and his family went to Detroit like a couple weeks ago, and they actually like found Military Street. They asked, he told a funny story actually about how he went to Detroit in the past and asked like a local like how to get to Military Street, and they said, "No, I'm not telling you how to get there."
Really?
Yeah, that was funny. But then this time he like obviously GPS is a thing, so they found Military Street, like strolled down it, and he said it looked like hood, but it wasn't anything like. Obviously, he didn't see any crackheads like falling out of windows and shit like they described.
Yeah.
But obviously,
you gotta think, man.
It's an exaggeration. We get it, but
so this song was probably pulled from when they were kids.
Yeah.
So you gotta think they were kids in the '80s, the early '80s or whatever. So it probably was a lot different back then, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was.
The '80s was a fucked up time.
A little more Wild Wild West.
Yeah, yeah. You know.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Hood shit. Yeah, it was a lot different back then.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of this does come from at least like some personal experience. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like nobody's scraping flakes off their dead feet in front of a child, but
No.
but you know, the point is like the vibe. You get where they're coming from.
Yeah.
You know, has doubled in. I always love that line too, where he power bombed him in the street, and he's like, "Now my sack of candy has doubled in size."
Yeah.
It's so ruthless. But yeah, I mean, some of the descriptions on this song are like ICP's writing at their best.
Yeah. I love the production to this. I don't know. The production is got this eerie yet atmospheric, almost like comforting feeling to it. And then the video, I always imagined a claymation video for this.
Okay.
Like something that would look almost like a Nightmare Before Christmas looking
That would
type
be cool.
shit.
Yeah. That would be sweet.
Yeah. Like that's what I've always envisioned as just like an animated, like not animated. Like I don't want like a digital looking animated thing.
Yeah.
I want like a fucking you could feel it claymation like thing.
That'd be super dope.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be tight. I wish I had some skills. I would do that.
Yeah. If anybody out there is listening, if you can do claymation,
I'll throw in on the Kickstarter for that.
yeah,
if you wanna-
we'll kickstart something up and try to get this made.
the GoFundMe. We'll make this like 25-year-old song a thing.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Man, it would be so dope.
This song would still hold up. They could have released this song at this year's Hollow Wicked, and people would fucking love it.
Yeah.
All right, Dog Beats.
Love Dog Beats.
I like it, but it's not. It's always been kind of a meh song.
Yeah.
Like,
I love the beat. I love the what is it? Is it a George Clinton sample?
Is it?
Let me look. I don't know if they say it.
When you don't stop with the fun from the OJs. That's a beat place, yo. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, I like it, man.
I think I just don't like it because it's like I know it's not ICP. Like, no.
Yeah, this
It's not ICP.
this was before.
This is before, and I don't like it. It's more like that kind of. There's like a little miniature me in my head, like doing
Yeah.
that. But that's how I know the words. I'll groove to it and shit. But it's just not the ICP I've grown to love. Is all. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, he always trails off in these liner notes. Like he talks about releasing it, and then he starts to go in on the third member who he's talking about was Shaggy's brother, and then how he became a DJ and shit. Talk about the fucking song.
Yeah. So so John Kick Chaz,
Yeah.
he's on. Is he on the song?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
okay.
it says. Shaggy's brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
recognize it.
Yeah, so I think this is a George Clinton sample. A lot of people have used that, obviously. It bumps like a motherfucker.
This must be him. Pontiacs. All right, whatever. Dog Beats, not the greatest, but now Mental Warp, on the other hand,
Mental Warp.
is so fucking dope.
I'm going to say one of the wickedest songs they've ever done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It does have like some of the dreariest, creepiest kind of vibe ever.
No, like the visuals in this song is truly fucking terrifying.
Ooh, this is like the theme song to Are You Afraid of the Dark?
The roof, like, just, dude, this shit is a bad trip.
Yeah.
This shit is a bad fucking acid trip.
I give him my soul, my body I can keep.
Yeah, like,
That shit, I mean,
man.
that kind of that writing there is like really twisted. And
Yeah, this is
weird.
this is
like
terrifying stuff.
You
man.
wonder what kind of like mind state he was in probably when he like wrote this shit.
He said the very first line on the liner notes, this song is mad fucking scary. If you sit and listen to the lyrics, you'll fill your drawer with foul substance. This song was originally recorded in 1995. Didn't seem to fit anywhere. But yeah, so
You're asking me to follow. I shall. Wasn't this was this song Average Guy's entrance?
yeah. Did I turn that shit off? I think I'm getting possessed.
For the uninitiated, we used to do a backyard wrestling league like 20 years ago, and we had a wrestler named Average Guy. He was literally just an average guy, but he's one of our best friends. But for some reason, we all picked like Juggalo songs and shit for our theme songs. I don't think you did, but
I can't remember what I think I picked.
Isham, maybe?
Isham, yeah.
I had a Blaze song for mine. You want to fuck with the unbeatable dead man? You know that song.
Yeah.
Real G shit, whatever the fuck. But for whatever reason, we just had like a CD book. Like, what song do you want to do? And like, we ended up just picking for some reason this song. This was Average Guy's entrance.
Yeah.
Entrance music for wrestling.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't make sense at all. You know,
that's why we did it.
I tried to talk him into picking the song like Ordinary Average Guy.
I'm just an ordinary average guy.
He was not fucking having it.
No. It was so funny though.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love that this was his theme song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that said, this song I don't think I really appreciated at the time too much, but I really, really enjoy it now. Like,
dude, if you sit and listen to this in the dark, like,
I could play this for my kids and it would probably creep them out.
this song is fucking mad creepy, man.
I'm gonna lock my kids in a dark room and force them to listen to Mental Warp.
Dude, this would disturb him. Don't.
And then Fat Sweaty Betty. And then fuck off.
Oh god, man.
So this one thing you can say about this album is it runs the fucking gamut.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, if you wanted just a sampling of what ICP can do, like, this song has a bit of every single thing that they can and have done.
Yeah.
You know?
During all the good eras.
Yeah.
Like all the great eras that they were.
Absolutely.
through.
Like, if this is the shit that, you know, for a non-ICP fan, like, listening to this album, like, I'm sure there's something for everybody on this album, honestly, on between the two. Man, you'd have to be a real dickhead to, like, listen to that and be like, okay, I hate every single one of these songs, and I say fuck ICP.
I'm sure there is.
I know, there's
There
haters.
definitely is.
Haters gonna hate, man.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, man, just this song fits in to me. It fits perfectly with like Killing Fields.
Yeah,
and, like,
absolutely.
12.
And this was made around that time, right?
Yeah, I believe-
95,
yeah.
is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just has that like real fucking wicked vibe to it that I honestly don't think they've ever topped. As far as like truly disturbing wicked shit.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
That last song on I forget the name of it now, on Fearless Fred is not even close to that, man.
What was that song?
Close
I don't
to the
even-
wicked.
I don't even
the
remember.
panties shit. Choke you with their panties.
Oh
shit.
yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
Remember they put that out like, oh, this is ICP's like
Wickedest.
wickedest ruthless song. It's like, no, it's one of the most like fetishly disturbed, but it's not like wicked like Mental Warp.
It disturbed me in a way that like I don't want to keep listening to that song.
Yeah.
But Mental Warp disturbs me in a way like
It's interesting.
I honestly like I don't know. It's a thin line between like I'm curious and I almost like feel sorry for Jay for like writing that shit.
Yeah.
Like whatever mind state he was in at that point.
Mental Warp is like poetically disturbing.
Yeah.
Like almost like I'm not trying to compare Jay's writing to like Edgar Allan Poe or anything, but it's like to me it's that type of thing.
No, I get it. Very
like-
he like reached deep.
Yeah, it's like from within like dark, disturbing like mental health, like you seeing like demons in the in the world type, like in your mind and shit. Like yeah, so I mean and to me that's the scariest, most wicked shit you could ever think of is like yourself, is like the demons that you run from in your own mind, you know. But yeah, I don't know that I love that song, Mental Warp. Fucking, I think I've heard some other juggalos or some comments or something where people have said the same thing, like it's probably like they're one of their wickedest songs and one of their favorite songs.
I think you know, as a whole, Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2, it's I mean I'll say it probably every episode. Juggalo classic. Like if you like any ICP albums, you would like this album. Like there's no reason not to check this out if you're at all interested in ICP. Like it's a great sampling of their stylings.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'd be interested to know if this. I want to look it up to see if it was platinum.
Yeah, well,
I think it was.
I can Google it real quick. Let me just Google ICP platinum albums.
Because I think, 97, Malenko, this, and Jekyll Brothers all went platinum. I could be wrong.
Let's see. How many platinum albums does ICP have? They've earned 3 gold albums and 2 platinum. Okay, hold on. That's on their Wikipedia. Let me Google
This
it.
is at least got to be gold.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see. I mean, this doesn't tell me like if it's platinum or gold or anything. Oh, okay. There it is. Gold. Ringmaster's gold. Riddlebox. Great Malenko's platinum. Jekyll Brothers is platinum. Let's see. Forgotten Freshness. This is all like their. Oh, here we go. Forgotten Freshness. The original was released in '95, by the way. Okay. Nope. This doesn't say. Oh, it says gold. Okay.
Okay.
So
gold.
Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2 is gold. It was released in '98.
Okay. Well.
And there you have it. Oh, you know what? I just realized we should definitely do the Pendulum as a full album too.
Yeah.
You want to do that? That'll be after. Well, if we're gonna do,
I think that's after Bizarre, isn't it? It's during the Bizarre era when that shit came out. The Pendulum, yeah.
Yeah, 2000. Well, Bizarre was 2000, so this would be 2002.
Yeah.
Which this is right before like the Wraith.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
We could also, if you want to do, I don't know if they're not really ICP albums, but there's a lot of ICP songs on like the Wicked Clowns. Like the first album was during the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space was
the Psychopathics from Outer Space.
Yeah, sorry, Psychopathics
okay.
from Outer Space was during the Jekyll Brothers era, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah, I was gonna
There's
see.
definitely some ICP songs on there that are classics.
Psychopathics from Outer Space was 2000, so we'll be able to do that around Bizarre time. Yeah, I would love to do those. I want to do those songs.
So
absolutely.
So we could do Jekyll Brothers, Psychopathics, Bizarre, and then Pendulum.
Okay.
Does that sound good to the viewers?
Let us know. Tweet us. No, we don't even have a Twitter for this.
And it'll be some good time to build up to the almighty 6th.
Yo, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I mean, I think the end is gonna consume us all, man. We'll see. But
There's
yeah,
no way they're gonna trick us about anything.
they would never trick us. And if they did, even if they did, they wouldn't be sorry about it.
No, of course not.
All right, man. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
No, man. It's pretty simple. This one.
All right, man. Let's shuffle the fuck up on out of here.
Slide it right back in the deck.
All right, we'll catch you guys next time on Deck One Dell. Peace.